Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see now one game of Age of Mythology. The card, the map is, as you can see, Midgard. So basically, this map is a very big piece of land in the middle, and then the two players, actually in this case, two Ra players, are have a connection, and around the map, around this big amount of land, it is there is a water. It's a big island actually. So the idea is you can go for aggression with ships, but you can also go with on aggression on land. So this map is quite interesting. It's not, for example, like Mediterranean, where you 100% have to go aggression with ships, right? So let's see, both of our players are playing and creating first docks to go for fish, and yeah, the Bura player actually is Sapphire Dragon, like the other Ra player is a Mac Sec 145. Okay. Uh, okay, so Sapphire Dragon start with a dock, with two ships, then with a house, and then here all of the four workers, villagers were on a berries in the beginning, and now there are these three villagers who will be on the wood. So here on this map you have to go fast for wood, because this way you can continue in producing the ships, right? Okay, let's see meanwhile what is happening here. So three villagers on wood. There is this fishing ship. This ship is going around somewhere. This is not so good dog, because it's far from a lot of fish, right? So this here is the only fish, and this here is better dog, because close to it there is three fishes. So in this case, the bull player choose a better place for fish. Now, also as Ra, you can, as Egyptian, you can create very fast a second dock, and this is possible because with your starting resources, you have 100 gold, and then the dock is costing only 50 gold, right? So that's why the bull player opts for a second dock. This way he can go and get and grab this fish. Now in this particular map, the bull player doesn't know that here there will be fishes, right? But he knows how the map it will be, so it will be like big amount of water in this area. So normally, where there is a big amount of water, it is expected also here to have fish, and that's way he go for that. And yeah, he do it because here there is already three fishes taken, right? So this is the way that it is going. And on this side of the map, let's see if the other player also do the same thing. Yes, so also he go for three for this dock, and also here he will get fishes that are on the edge of the map, right, on this big amount of water. Okay, so three workers and the pharaoh who is empowering, and this side, let's see, there are four workers and the pharaoh who is empowering. So I think with three workers and the pharaoh who is empowering, from time to time you will not manage to create constantly fish, and with the four workers for sure will you create fish. Let's see. So 24 right now, and the other player has 24. 15. Okay, the Sapphire Dragon has 15 villagers. but it has one less ship, right? So this is the difference. And the other player has a 14. Okay. So in the beginning it's hard, and sometimes you cannot, even if you start out to queue, you don't have enough resources, right, to sustain production of the villagers. Okay, so let's see. Both of the players are already making their tempos. So I expect to have similar timing. Okay, let's see what the fire dragon is seeing and what the other player. Yeah, Ra has the worst the worst scouting in the game, right? So it is pretty bad, the scouting what you can do.
Rig.
A lot of workers. Oh, this player with so many workers, usually they're going for the water aggression, right? Because in the beginning they will have enough resources for water. Although this guy two from two docks is creating ships, so he'll have a lot of ships very soon. 33 to 31, 32. Yeah, so it is going now with several ships on the top. 332, 200. But Sapphire Dragon opted to go and to search for a hunt. And in this case, he get a hunt here, so he can get a very fast food. And the food is very important because this way you can actually go fast to the next age, right? So Sapphire Dragon even click to the next age, while the red player still is not clicking to the next age. So in Ra versus Ra conflict, this is not so important. Actually, it's more important to have villagers because, I mean, units that are economic units, because normally this way you can, the Ra versus Ra player, they usually go for the heroic fight, right? So they don't stay in the classical age and fight in classical. But this kind of give you time, because first you have to go to classical, your opponent has to also go to classical, then he has to gather the resources to go to heroic. But if you have more more villagers, more fishing ships, then normally you can go faster in heroic age, right? So this is very interesting. He left his big amount of workers to go for to gather food, so to gather wood. So yeah, he'll have definitely resources, either for slingers, but the Egyptian slingers are usually weak, or the other thing that he can go for is ships, warships, which here it makes sense. And here, Sapphire Dragon is almost having resources for the third age. Let's see what he will do. Oh, he's building directly armory. Oh, this is almost sure third age, heroic age, right? He get with a bust, and the other player is also getting with bust. Okay, so looking at the map, both of the players now will start to, revealing more of the map with their sphinxes. And we will see if there is something interesting happening in the classical age, right? For now, they are just still gathering resources, 45 on 43, so the difference is like 3. Oh, the sphinxes are just going around. Okay, okay. They just say hi to each other and that's it. Okay, another dock. The Egyptians can build docks with their fishing ships. This is very cool. But they're building usually the dock very slowly, right? So in this case, you can find good fish and then you can build a dock, right? Because it's quite cheap. Okay, so already the Sapphire Dragon start to go, so he'll be at 8 something, or it's 7 something. Okay, the first attack of the Sphinx coming from the red player. What it will happen? Oh, there is a priest here, and the villager is on one. It managed to run away, and then the priest is also attacking the Sphinx, so the Sphinx has to retreat. Meanwhile, what is happening here? The Sphinx is just going around. Let's see how both of the players discover part of the map. Okay, so they know this. Okay, so Sapphire Dragon, meanwhile, before he is going to the third age, he's starting to create from the barracks already some units. But this will be for sure early aggression. And the other player, let's see.
Grig.
The other player is still in classical age. And he is still struggling to go to heroic age. He has 69 from 95. So this is, I think, a lot of 54. Already you can feel the difference in the villagers, right? The villagers count. So one of the players is opted for staying in the age. But he's making ships, right? And now with these ships, he will be attacking this place here. Meanwhile, the Sphinx is going here to help. Here there is from the two sides cabinets. So they'll be attacking the fishing ships. Meanwhile, it's almost, yeah, the middle stronghold is done. Here they will be put a granary, monument. So basically this could go for scarabs or sphinxes, right? Because the bull player go with segment. Okay, so he's also going for elephants. Siege workshop, so preparing for the attack. Meanwhile, what is happening here? The cabinets are trying to find some fishing ships, right, to attack. Right now, this is kind of a... Oh, there will be a lot of fishing ships going down. Okay, so actually the cabinets, this is quite a massive attack. Meanwhile here, what is happening on the land forces? The Egyptian, the bull player is gathering, is mustering his forces, and he has a quite heavy forces. Like the war elephants are good against building, the scarab is good against building, even the Sphinx has a little damage, crush damage. So he's going with Hathor. Okay. And the first here tower falls. He was expecting only priests, right? And that's why he was thinking that he can defend easily, because with only priests. Now he's using also his pharaoh. Here the gold finish for him, and the war elephants, they start to attack everything that they can. Maybe the pharaoh will fall. What is happening here? He is trying to attack more ships meanwhile. So, okay, the town center is not falling, but there is a tower coming. There is a 3 big bar elephants, and there is a lot of casualties going on because a lot of these workers are attacked. Meanwhile, he's going to with Petruk. Yeah, has a Petsukus. The Sphinx is still alive, and the Sphinx is still destroying here and there things, as you can see. So he has a lot of resources, but he doesn't have here town center. Okay, he will be getting this town center. Meanwhile, this what is happening? These people start to rebuild here. These cabinets, they will be falling step by step. So the idea is that one of them has less workers and the other one is how to say attack on mainland. Let's see on the timeline. So civil units, how it look like. Oh, even though the attack with the ships was here, the blue player and the red player has the equal numbers of workers in this very moment. Okay. He want to go for the fortage directly because he's building a market, or he's building a market because he has a lot of resources in wood and he wanted to make it in something else, right? Meanwhile, let's see the upgrade. So this is the only upgrade that the blue player has. Meanwhile, oh, a lot of upgrades on the economy for sure. And this one also has the upgrade for the fish. Okay. Here, do we have upgrades for the fish? No, nothing like that. War elephant. Okay. The priest is attacking. And he can see here some villagers. Okay. Yeah. Be careful with your units when it is attacking because they're revealing themselves. Pulse a little around them what is happening. Meanwhile, something interesting is happening here. He returned back these elephants, they're very strong units, and he's using his pharaoh and his priests to come here and to put their health back to full. Oh, he's using here the locust. So a lot of villagers are actually dying to this. Yeah, it's a very, very strong magic, right? 33. So pretty much there is, let's see now, after this focus, how much is the total population, civil units? Yeah, see, 48, it was a little above, and now it is to 36, so a lot down. Like 12 villagers down or something like that. Does he know where the villagers go? I think he does. And he's sending there his army. But meanwhile, Sapphire Dragon decide to go for a second attack. Okay. Again on the town center, right? Oh, and he's going Horus. Let's see if he'll manage to go Horus. If he managed to go Horus, he'll manage to destroy all of these buildings here, right? He's almost there. Rai starting the rain. The Sapphire Dragon is starting the rain. Yeah, he has some
Greek.
units, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game because these elephants, they're very strong. He couldn't go to the fourth age, and here the Pesukers just stayed, right? He didn't did much because the villagers just came back. They didn't stay there.
Gerek.
Meanwhile, there is one ship, several ships actually, which is
Wedge.
fishing, and pretty much that's it. Oh, with a very big aggression, and just go center. The Poo Flare managed to win this one. Economy, military, improvements. And that's it. Thank you very much.